Look to the left, look to the right, nothing is stopping.
Hey everyone, thank you to everyone who voted in the unboxing video for how you want to see me use this Planner Society kit in my Happy Planner. Based on your votes, I'm going to be setting up my entire month of August weeklies with a focus on 4 different types of functional spreads and a functional dashboard. I'm also going to be creating Dutch doors, which is something that I've never done before, so it should be fun. But what exactly are Dutch doors, and why would you want to add them to your planner? Originally, Dutch doors were pages that were cut once in half to give the appearance of a Dutch door, where the top half can open by itself or the bottom half can open by itself. And this has evolved past just one horizontal cut to you can cut off all of the sides or just cut vertically, etc. And they are more commonly seen in the bullet journaling community. But there's no reason why you can't use this concept in a Happy Planner. For our purposes, I'm creating these for ongoing tasks that don't have an assigned day to be completed in the month, so you don't have to keep rewriting them week after week. To create these, I started by pulling out all of the weekly pages for August. The first sheet with the dates August 3rd through August 5th, and the sheet with August 27th through August 30th, will act as what I'm calling the base, meaning the 2 outer sheets that you will see surrounding the Dutch doors. I'm starting by covering up the dates on each of the outer sheets using the rainbow scrapbook paper from the kit, and then I'm cutting off all of the outer edges to create a 3D peekaboo effect. Before I cut off the top portion though, I adhere the scrapbook paper and then use that as a template to cut around. Since in the Happy Planner we have 3 days on the left page and 4 days on the right page, in order to create this Dutch door effect, I need to fold the section for Sunday onto Saturday. Now I have the next week's sidebar showing, and I chose to cover this up with more scrapbook paper because I think the paper from this kit is just so pretty, but if you want to make it more functional, maybe you want to add some sort of to-do list on there. I'm using the paper I cut out to trace a template onto the scrapbook paper, and then I'm adhering that to the dates on this side of the sheet. I'm repeating this process. 1, cover up the dates on the front side with scrapbook paper. 2, cut off all outside borders. 3, fold Sunday onto Saturday. 4, cover the sidebar with scrapbook paper or your to-do list. 5, cover up the dates on the backside with scrapbook paper. I want to clarify that you don't have to cut out the dates if you don't want to. You could just leave them at the top and then only cut off the bottom and side portions of each sheet and fold Sunday onto Saturday. And now this is one of the main reasons to use Dutch doors in a Happy Planner, so you can see this sidebar for every week of the month. Some examples of things you may want to keep here are tasks that you don't have an assigned date for but need to get done this month. Or maybe you want to have a cleaning schedule or list out your daily or weekly routines so you don't have to rewrite repeated tasks every day or every week. You could write your to-dos for projects you are working on. Or you could put monthly habit trackers here, or online shopping lists, etc. Now I'm going to set up weekly spread number 1. I printed the numbers that represent 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. onto clear sticker paper. Before 8 a.m. I follow my morning routine, and after 8 p.m. I follow my evening routine. So I decided to save space and not include these hours on the page. Everything that is scheduled will be written down in the hourly section, and I'll show you how I'm going to handle unscheduled tasks in the hourly section using that functional dashboard I mentioned. I'm using the Happy Planner punch to punch out full boxes of this beautiful scrapbook paper to represent the time I'm at work. For this weekly spread option, I will be referencing my work planner during these hours that are covered with the scrapbook paper. Beneath the hourly section, I'm adding the glittery edge borders to create a top 3 section. These are my top 3 most important tasks that I will focus on that day. The bronze tab labels that come with the Planner Society kit include the days of the week, so I use these to label the days of the week beneath each date.
Going out of ourselves, can you feel it? Almost like I don't know if it's real, cause when we're doing our thing, we're like wheels that won't stop turning. So take me on a trip, now trip. Oh, flick the switch, kill the lights. Oh, wasted.
To quickly flip between each of the weeks, I added tabs that list the date ranges, like August 3rd through August 9th.
Can you feel it? Almost like I don't know if it's real, cause when we're doing our thing, we're the wheels that won't stop turning. I know we're acting stupid, we're being dumb, maybe just a little bit foolish, but I feel so young. Just go a little crazy and lose it. I don't care if we're dumb, it's the only way we know how to do it. You make me feel so young.
For weekly spread number 2, I wanted to make it super simple, so it only took me a couple of minutes to decorate. I just punched out some scrapbook paper using the Happy Planner punch, then I filled in the rest with gold checklist washi tape, added some die cuts, and I was done. This would be for someone who doesn't have a lot of scheduled tasks and has a more to-do or task-focused day. If you do have something like an appointment, you can call attention to it using the scrapbook paper. So for example, on Friday, I have a full box at the bottom, and then I place a white lined sticker on top. In that sticker, I can write appointment information or whatever it is that I have scheduled, and my attention is drawn to it because it's kind of like popping out of the scrapbook paper. For weekly spread number 3, I'm taking some white cardstock to cover up the headers because I don't want to be restricted by this 3-box layout. Once again, I'm adding these clear sticker paper hourly strips, and the bottom portion of the spread has checklist stickers for unscheduled tasks. I'll show you how I'm going to use the hourly section when I discuss the functional dashboard. The next spread almost completely relies on the functional dashboard that I mentioned, so I'll show how that works later, but I took some of the tabs and cut them into sticky flags. Then I labeled the flags with icons that were printed onto clear sticker paper. The top 2 sections are for work, so it's labeled with a briefcase icon, and the bottom section is for home tasks, so it's labeled with a house icon. And then Saturday and Sunday are both labeled with house icons for the entire day. To create the dashboard, I used one of the pocket cards and layered that on top of the pretty lace edged paper. Then to create the back, I recycled one of the cardboard backers that comes with the packaging. I just cut off the part that says Planner Society on it. It had this light pink polka dot pattern on it, so I thought it would be good to use for this since I want to be able to read what is actually written on the flags. Credit for this idea goes to Maddie Lopez at Maddie Plans. She sells these things called task cards, and the flags go onto the cards. I'm guessing that this idea was inspired by the task cards that teachers use as fun alternatives to worksheets. But I thought, why not actually schedule the flags into the planners themselves? And I noticed that the flags are the same size in width as the Happy Planner boxes. I printed icons and words describing each action onto clear sticker paper. And I also have icons that come with this household sticker book. I'm adding each icon to a page flag, then adding the words describing the action next to it. So here I have wash dishes, wash clothes, sweep kitchen, wash towels, vacuum house, strength workout, cardio workout, edit video, film video, etc. And each colored page flag will represent a different category. In the future, I'm going to make a lot more of these. What I'm showing you here is for demonstration purposes. But right now, my plan is to use the rose color for workouts, cashmere for YouTube tasks, gray for laundry related tasks, the nude color for your daily cleaning like washing the dishes and sweeping the floor, and mocha for zone cleaning tasks like deep cleaning the bathroom or deep cleaning the kitchen. But how do these work? I've mentioned before that I am into pre-planning because plans change so much that by the time that day actually rolls around, or sometimes even during that day, what you actually end up doing may have changed dramatically, because that's just how life works. And I don't want to have to cross things out in my planner or use whiteout if I don't have to. So this is an alternative way to pre-plan. In this example, I want to get a load of laundry done Saturday morning, so I'll put the wash clothes page flag here. And notice how, like I was saying, that these flags have the same width as a full box in the Happy Planner, so they fit great in here. For this spread, there is no specific time assigned to each task, but you can arrange them in the order you want to complete them. My plan is to leave these on here until it is set in stone and the task is complete, then write it in after it's done. And for those tasks that don't have flags because they are one-time things, I'll be writing those in when I plan out my week as I normally do. The next way you can use these is to schedule in a time to work on each item. For example, I'm going to schedule in a strength workout after work on Wednesday. To mark off the time spent at work, I am drawing a bracket and labeling it 9 to 5 work. And once again, if your schedule changes, just like what I showed in the previous layout, you can move this around. The point of this is that it is a flexible system.
I'm somewhere in the middle, try to find myself again. But life is one big riddle of the future and what's been. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff.
I hope this video gave you some ideas for not just using up your planner supplies, but also using them in new ways. Maybe you want to try out this Dutch door idea. Maybe you want to try pre-planning using these page flags. Or maybe you want to try out a new functional layout style. Please do me a huge favor and share this video with anyone who you think may benefit from these ideas, and I'll see you next Saturday. Bye!